to Elimination, the podcast that puts sitcom against sitcom and brothers against father. Music by Ben Sound. Here's your host, Bob.
Welcome to a very, very special episode of Elimination. I am Bob and I'm here with my older brother Mike.
Hello!
And our dad Dave.
Hello.
And so it's a different show today. We've come through the round of 16 quite brutally, eventually.
It went as it should.
We got a really strong 8 though, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
The next draw is going to be really tough. But as we did with our last... You all right there, Mike?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
What one are you talking to?
Yeah, the mic, moving the mic. That'd be interesting for the podcast.
Talking about 16, I would like to wish my beautiful daughter, Katie Rivet, a happy 16th birthday.
She's in the room, by the way.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
She's gorgeous.
And
Love her.
yeah, happy birthday. Her birthday messages. Family birthday message. Well, I mean, we've already said happy birthday, really. You know, we've
Yes.
already done it.
I just want to appear like I'm a good father to the rest of the world, that's all.
Okay, well, it's working.
What about my news?
Oh,
No,
go on.
Anyway, Bob, the last 16, what
anyway,
was that?
Yeah, what was we doing?
I got my retirement date.
Dave is officially old.
It was last year. He just kept working for the love of it.
He did. He's done an extra year.
I retire on the 23rd of December, 2020.
Which may already... I'm trying to work out the dates of the episodes and when we're recording them. This episode might be after that, so you might already be retired.
No, it won't be.
Okay, all right, good maths. He worked out quicker than me.
23rd of November. Anyway, go on, carry on.
Well, congratulations, Dave.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Kate.
Thank you.
Can we get on with the show now?
Yeah, let's go
Let's
for
do it.
That's the formalities out the way.
What's on the show today then, Bob?
So we've
what are we
got Michael,
That's me.
that is him, is just gonna, because we broke up the round 1 and 2 with a special honourable mentions. We're just gonna break up the rounds this time with Michael. Is gonna just take us through 4 shows from any genre, any era, things that he liked when he was a kid or growing up. Or
Now I get it. You wanted me to write. There might be a bit of a problem with this.
It's going to be a dud.
Well, you asked me to come up with 4 things, and I forgot. No, I didn't. I didn't. I've got my notes right in front of me.
well, let's just go for it. And these are 4
Do
shows.
you want to know what the 4 is? Or,
Yeah, Thundercats.
Oh, snarf!
Yeah, that is a great
Yeah.
intro.
Danger Mouse.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Danger Mouse was better, wasn't it?
They're loose. Yeah, that's a
He's the
great
greatest
theme.
super origin in the world.
Davy Jason, of course.
And Terry
and
Scott.
Penfold.
Yeah.
David Jason and Penfold. Different
Where did
show.
they live?
In a
drain.
Well, yes, underneath a letterbox, post box, pillar box.
Greenback was the baddie, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
The
was
frog.
He was a toad.
A toad, frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Hey,
that
what's
is
on the official list?
Right, so I have got Generation Game.
Are we just going to name all 4? You just-
Let's just do one at a time.
yeah, one at a
Well,
time.
that's what I just asked.
Yeah, no.
And you said, yeah.
I'd like him in chronological order.
Well, he's already said one now. He said spoilers if he goes
right.
back.
Well,
let's go.
actually, I haven't done them in any particular order.
no, let's just go for it.
All right,
Generation
Generation
Game.
Yeah, but I'm talking Brucey. Yeah, back in the day.
Well, who else
Nice
did
to
it?
see ya.
To see ya, nice. Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you playing this at home?
He
Yeah.
was great, wasn't
he was brilliant.
really-
Yeah, so the reason I picked it is because it's the only thing that I remember watching as an entire family.
Well, you was never in.
But when I was, but this was pre-Manic Mike era.
I don't think there is
which
a
hasn't
pre-Manic
ended.
Mike.
Oh, there definitely is. Yeah,
I've got to say
I mean,
that when you was watching it, Bruce had returned.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the originals
no,
for a very good reason.
because he was dead, wasn't he?
No,
He
you
came
wasn't.
back
No,
to
you
life.
weren't even born.
Spoiler alert.
Reincarnation. They brought him back as Brucey.
Nice to haunt you.
Who else did it? Who
Oh,
else?
Jim Davidson did it.
He did it afterwards.
I
didn't
like
he?
Jim
But somebody
Davidson.
did it before.
Yeah, Larry Grayson, and it was rubbish.
It was rubbish.
Well, I'm surprised because if it was so rubbish, I'm surprised they tried again.
Well,
Do you know, somebody else?
actually, the viewing figures were just as good, if not better, than
Oh.
when Brucey done it. But I'll tell you, who turned it down. Cilla Black. and Jimmy Tarbuck both turned down the chance to take over from Bruce when he left for the first time.
He can't follow Bruce.
No,
you
just
can't.
people did enjoy it with Larry Grayson, but I didn't.
I mean, he made his TV debut before World War II, and he was 75 then.
What?
Of course he was.
That's just a little joke. little age joke.
Little age joke.
Wow, I wasted it. But yeah, that is true. He made his debut before World War II. TV debut. Conan Bean.
What were the viewing figures? About 9?
I have no idea.
World War II, not as good as the first one.
Went on longer.
Yeah, they tried to eke it out, didn't they? Difficult second
You're giving
season.
it away now, isn't it? It's their second season of Elimination, isn't it? Best war. Their 32 favourite wars.
My favourite war.
I quite like the American Civil War.
More like a fan of a Cold War.
He did go over to the US as well, but he flopped.
Yeah, he tried to make it over America quite a few times, and it didn't. Morecambe Wise never made it over there either. It's a different humour.
Which is madness, isn't
Because
it?
their humour's good and their humour's not very good.
Yeah, I mean,
Their
you
humour's
can only
too
go by the office
in your
and
face,
see
isn't
that. And it's still true now.
Well,
True.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but-
you do like American,
But not all.
sitcoms.
I mean, some.
When done right, it's done. When you've got somebody like Jim Carrey, who is he is a cartoon person, you know what you're getting. But when they try and do subtle sitcom stuff, and you've got somebody dressed as a clown or whatever, they always go too far. Do you know what I mean? And not saying that because I'm a fan of Always Sunny, which is bizarre
Yeah, I
in
like
itself,
that.
but. I don't know, they just hit and miss, hit
I've
and miss.
only watched about 4 American sitcoms in my life, and that's Happy Days, The Wonder Years, Malcolm in the Middle,
That's brilliant.
and I've watched a couple of your Philadelphia's, which I quite enjoy.
Yeah.
I like
But apart from that, I can't think of
Scrubs
another
and
one.
Friends, How I Met Your Mother's good. There's a few.
Yeah, there is a list.
But there's a lot of shit ones. I mean, like Frasier and Seinfeld and all crap like that. Just rubbish.
You like his name is Earl?
Oh, my name is Earl. It's
His name is Earl.
hilarious. I love that shit. That is brilliant. But going back to
Very
Generation
clever.
Game, I mean, what would he? Because he used to take the piss out of the people that couldn't do the stuff. You'd have these normal people.
It
No, but in a
wasn't-
good
it wasn't
way.
nasty.
No,
take
no, no.
the
That's
piss.
what I mean. It was funny, wasn't it?
It was funny.
'Cause
It was a great show. It
Yeah.
really was.
He had a way of bringing the audience in, didn't he?
Cuddly
Looking at the audience and going, God, look
Yeah,
at these.
it was
like, yeah.
They can still be seen, but I'm not going to tell you where you can see them.
I could take a guess. We did watch one, didn't we, Dave?
Yeah,
Rhymes with smoob.
Me and your mum have watched two. They still hold up. They're still funny.
It's a great family show. It really
Yeah,
is.
some of the stuff.
A
they
lot
got
of
people doing.
catchphrases. A lot of catchphrases.
Yeah, cuddly toy.
Didn't he do well? What's on the board, Miss Fool?
So many.
Another
Just
one.
go one and then went
No.
blank.
Yeah.
Give us a 12. Give us a 12. That was another
Oh, yeah.
one. And Here, Kitty Kitty was another one. There was loads of them.
Did you watch the sitcom he was in?
Let's me the 8 who are going to generate. There's another one.
I don't
I
remember,
don't remember that one.
Oh, let's look at the old scoreboard. That was another one.
He used to do that walk, didn't he? The
Yeah,
doors would open.
Which you used to do when you was about 6
yeah, I
years
did.
old.
I did. I can still do it now. I come out of the bathroom like it.
It doesn't
Yeah,
get
put
any
a
less
towel around your
fabulous.
first mate.
He was great.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was-
he's been on so many shows as well. I
Yeah.
mean,
He was still doing Come Dance With Me up until he pretty much
Strictly
died,
Come
wasn't
Dancing.
he? Whatever that dancing program. Yeah, he was still doing that up until
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, with Tessa Daly, was it?
He gave up the Generation Game because he was offered by ITV to because the BBC obviously had the viewing figures because
Yeah.
they had that show, but it was called. They offered him Bruce's Big Night, where he just had the whole evening, about 3 hours, and they'd have sort of like sketches and I remember Elton John being on it and Bette Midler. It was but it didn't really work out.
Well, it's that those are usually like a one night off, isn't it? It's like a
Well,
night with.
no, it was House Party. How long was that?
Oh, that ran a long time.
That was no, but how long was the program? Can you remember?
There was a lot of them. It came in different guises, isn't it? It was going really well.
And Mr. Blobby and
Noel's
all that.
house party, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
there was an accident, wasn't it? They used to do someone out the crowd. You just pick someone out the crowd that do like a stunt, and one of them went wrong, and the bloke got killed.
Really?
Yeah, not live on telly.
I mean,
They got.
what?
That's funny, isn't
How have
it?
I not heard of that?
Yeah, it was a some.
What's the, like, you? Yes, let's have an audience. Mate. I'll do it. Splat. That's. I mean, it's tragic.
How?
But it
never heard
wasn't
of it.
live on telly, but it happened, and they just ended the program. But then they waited a little while, and it come back just with a different name, you know.
He was 89 when he died, wasn't he?
Who, Lebens?
No, Brucey, and he attributed his sprightliness at 80 to having a 30-year-old wife, and I would say, fair play to him.
Miss World, wasn't she?
She was bloody gorgeous. She's Brazilian or something.
When he first came on the scene, he used to do. Where we first heard of him was a Sunday night at the London Palladium, which is a big show. He was the compere, and his wife was a dancer in the show. I think she was called Penny, and they was like a celebrity couple, if you like. But then I think he definitely a big ladies man, old Bruce. And,
Yeah, fair play to him, mate.
got a younger model in. That was it. And
Have
probably
you-
got a younger model in after that.
Has
as
either
well.
of you watched Toast of London?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah. I was just about to say that.
If any of you listened and seen it, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
With his roommate, his friend, who played Todd Hunter.
Yeah.
Who Holly calls Frank at one point. Anyway, yeah. Oh God, she's got Red Wolf on the brain. It's madness.
Yeah, I know.
It's the victory. I still have it. I'm still glowing.
Speaking ill.
Oh, excellent.
There was one thing Bruce couldn't do though. He couldn't do sitcoms because he'd done a sitcom.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
it
was just
was
saying a minute ago.
atrocious.
It was, what was it called? Slingers Day.
Yeah, it was. I think it was called Trippers Day to begin with, and Leonard Rossiter was in it.
Oh.
It was set in like
No, it was a sequel to Trippers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought you said they changed. Oh, right. Yeah,
No,
sorry.
it was a sitcom that wasn't very good. It was a supermarket, set in a supermarket, and Trippers Day it was called. And I don't know if Leonard Rossiter realised it weren't very good and dropped out after a series, and they got Bruce in and changed it to Slingers Day, and God, it was awful.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
Was he bad in it?
Yeah, it was,
I feel like he needs an audience.
it was a
like-
round peg in a square hole, you know, a bit like Harry Enfield in.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
just
Him
didn't.
going-
It just didn't work. But everything else.
He could do everything. He could do everything.
You don't get people like that. I mean, he was so endearing as well. I mean, everyone loved him, didn't they? I mean, even Dad
I
liked
doubt
him.
his first wife loved him very much.
Well, I bet she did in the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, when you, I mean, I'm going to say it. It's not, but of that era, a lot of the people that were on telly turned out to be something else, and
he
Bruce,
was clean
just
as a-
yeah. Do you know what I mean? He was. He's just iconic. That the chin, the beard, and I'm sure there's a picture of him and Jimmy Hill, and they're both
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
each other's chins.
Yeah.
He hated swearing. Like he absolutely despised it and stuff like that. Sounds like he was just a really good man.
Well,
He had a broad appeal.
He was flawed though, because I think he was a Tottenham fan.
No.
Yeah, he was,
Oh
yeah.
well, all right. That's that one.
Let's scratch that one off. Get rid of that.
Bruce, you're dead. Oh no.
Well,
I was going to say you're dead to me, but
he actually is. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
What was the tune? Do you remember the tune?
The generation game.
It's the name of the game. I want to play this game with you.
That is Saturday night. In a bubble, that is Saturday night.
Nice.
High fives all round.
Noise.
Oh, it's a great
I
show.
wanna play the game with you. Right, that's too much.
You always
Too
got
much.
them like they always got them like making a cake. Oh, we watched one recently.
Yeah, there's
Well, not
lots
recently.
of mess, and he was done.
Yeah, but it was a bit sort of because they had to. It was kind of like the stag nights and that, with the balloon. They had to burst the balloon, not
Yeah.
using their hands.
Yeah.
I never
So
saw
they're
any
all-
strippers.
They're
on
all thrusting their bums against
that's
each other
right,
and all
yeah.
that kind of stuff, which we said at the time.
So it
you
was all
couldn't
like
do
on
that now.
double entendres. and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, it
like
was.
that.
It was.
There was in jokes as well where the back staff, because they had to do, I remember once they had to do something, I don't know if they had to make an omelette or something, do something with an egg, and you had to crack the egg and put it in and mix it up. And one couple got they cracked it into a hard-boiled egg.
They must have been behind the scenes going, they're going to crack it, they're going to crack it.
They done the 2 against 2, 2 against 2, then two games each, and then the last bit was a play, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. The final was them doing the words and then they
the
did
Christmas
it again.
ones are always good.
Yeah, they were not standing on their mark or saying
Yeah.
the words wrong or
And
reading it.
normally the bloke had to do like a bit on his own, a speech
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Or one of them was the laughing policeman. Remember the laughing policeman?
Oh, yeah. He just went off on one, didn't he? He's like, all right, calm down.
You just remember it better than. Mind you remember everything better than me.
Yeah.
Mind you, I did start drinking at 8. You know what I mean?
That's 8 in the morning.
I remember watching that with a cigar and a whiskey. Yeah. But yeah, going back to the reason I chose it, I do remember fondly sitting on the floor, you know, with all of us.
We couldn't afford chairs.
No. Yeah, we're very zen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just fond memories. And
But I bet there are a lot of families who have that memory.
I mean, there's has to
families
be,
sitting
right?
down to watch that show because it just had such a broad appeal. And you laughed.
there was nothing else that we all enjoyed.
And whenever we went over
equally.
Nans as well,
Yeah,
you would
Nan
say,
loved
"Did you see Generation? Yeah. Did you see that bloke who did? Yeah." And it did just cross the board of
Yeah.
ages. We were young, you know, our parents middle aged, and then grandparents.
Yeah, you must have been in your late 50s then, Daddy? Something like that.
Well, it started in 1971, so he
Yeah.
wasn't that old then.
That was an age joke.
71 was 77, was pre-wig.
What, you wore a wig? When?
He's got it on his beard.
He slipped off.
Then when he came back in 1994, he had like a ginger cat on his head, didn't he?
So how old was you in 77, Dad?
1971 when
Never
it started,
71.
I was 17.
Yeah, FA Cup win.
Good old
Charlie
days.
George.
Done a double.
Yep.
Yeah. Already done a few years down the mine. Yeah.
Well, I did want to say if you've got a fact at any point, new tune.
All right. Well, don't play it yet.
No. Got a
Wait
new tune.
until we've got.
And
one.
I've got to say, it's the best one yet.
Ain't got much to beat,
You
really.
said
is
that
it?
about the last one was rubbish, and you it was too long. You used it after the facts, and it was too long. The fact zone. I like the other one. Skip it up. I'm the fact man.
This one's the best one yet. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, all right. Yeah, don't overuse it. That's all I'm going to say, Bob. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be an elongated show, isn't it? So we'll see.
all right, Dad. We'll cut the facts out for this one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like you used to know how to edit. You barely know how to speak.
Throw out the window.
All right, so I'm going to go to my next one.
Okay, go on in.
Art Attack.
They're saying that Neil Buchanan's Banksy.
Yeah, they are.
What, the England goalkeeper? That's not right, can't be right.
That can't be right. The timelines don't. But
Neil Buchanan.
Fucking
Oh,
Banksy.
threw one
I
away.
don't get the Banksy thing. do
Oh,
you?
some of them are brilliant.
It's rubbish.
I've seen a few of them. They're amazing. I think it's cool.
it is clever. I mean,
it's good
it is,
graffiti,
yeah.
isn't it? I mean, you know, but it is a crime.
I don't get graffiti.
So we're not glorifying it. No, but if when it's done like that, I've seen the one. There's one in East London. I think it's a chihuahua on the side of a building. It's massive.
Terrific.
In fact, I don't even know if that's Banksy, but there's definitely a chihuahua. Let me know. Yeah, I can't rely on my own brain. I need to.
No, you rely on ours. Well, Dave's, not mine.
True that. Yeah. So Art Attack. Obviously.
He was a bloke with the dodgy jumpers, wasn't he?
Well, you say dodgy, but you did dress us in pretty much identical jumpers.
Yeah, you were 6.
Yeah, and
He was about
and
35.
all,
watching Art Attack.
and all fucking matching. We got a famous picture of us outside our granddad's house, all three of us,
You look great.
just in the same
You've
bloody.
never looked better
We
since, I tell ya.
hated it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Bob was laughing. I looked fabulous. But we, yeah,
It was like a yellow, blue, and red sort of
Yeah,
lightning
they had
strike.
arrows. on
And
it.
Bob was wearing them for years because as he grew, he had to put the next brothers on. And the other brothers on.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the hand-me-downs. Oh, good times. Art Attack.
Yes.
I used to try and create what he'd created.
Impossible.
Yeah, I got no. I mean, obviously, when he made something massive out of clothing on the floor, I couldn't go in the garden and start doing that with your clothes. Dad, I'm just going into your
Empty your
wardrobe.
mum's wardrobe. Yeah.
No, but like he used to make like little things. Like I remember him making.
Yeah, but Mum never kept any of the rubbish. You'd be like, she was a nightmare for it. She would throw everything away.
Keep the water.
Still does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, where's that? Oh, yeah, it's probably being recycled about now.
I always remember he made a Christmas card, but the animal on the front of it, like a penguin or whatever, it had it was raised with like springy paper that you sort of fold over each other, and I used that for years making Mum card from in primary school. I remember that till this day.
Well, you gave her the same shitty card.
No, not the same card. It'd be a different animal every time. It'd evolve.
So you switched it up.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
switched it up, but the style was the same. She's like, oh great, a 3D polar bear, nice one.
Put that in the drawer.
Yeah, with the rest of them. Yeah, we'll keep that one forever. Bin.
Can anyone smell fire? And then Mum's just in the garden, just bellows. Yeah. He co-created it. Old Neil Buchanan.
Oh, did he?
He did, yeah.
Didn't know that.
301 episodes there were.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It
An
is
old
quite a
haunt
lot.
of yours is where the majority of them were filmed. Did you know that? It's filmed in Maidstone Studios.
Oh yeah, I worked there. I worked in the kitchen there.
The pilot was filmed in a disused pool in Gillingham because they needed a big space to do his final bit in it.
That's right.
In a swimming pool.
Oh, fair
A
enough.
disused swimming pool. I don't have the address or any more details. So don't ask.
I won't play my fact tune. That was no facts whatsoever.
I've got a fact for you.
Oh, hello.
Let's hear it, Robert.
Yeah, we ready?
Oh, God,
You ready?
Alice already.
This is the best one yet. You ready for this?
I am.
Fact, baby.
Oh!
That's it.
I know you did. I like that.
That's the best
One
one
more
yet.
time, Robert.
Fact, baby.
Oh, God, that's the copyright people.
I like that. No, I like that.
See you in court, Bob. we had Mike, we had nothing to do with that.
All right.
I wasn't even there that day.
I have a fact for you.
Go.
Disney bought the rights for the foreign language versions.
What, all of them?
Yes,
Why not the English?
because they might not have wanted to sell it. Maybe.
What, to Disney?
I mean, I don't know, but that's my fact.
I feel-
Don't question it.
Fact, baby.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, they bought the rights for all the foreign languages, like foreign languages: Spanish, German, Italian.
He knows them all. He knows,
Swedish.
he knows them all.
Exactly. Hammer sandwich. Also, he was in a heavy metal band.
Yeah, I know
called-
this.
Called Marseille. I don't know why it was called Marseille. I did try and find out, but
What, Marseille, the place in France?
well, that's what it was. That's what the band was called. They won Battle of the Bands. It was judged by Brian May and Roger Taylor in Wembley Arena.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't got a date for that. Oh, it's 77. I thought it was 2 question marks, but it's not.
God, his writing is terrible. He can't even read his own
Wait,
writing.
I've got to tell you, I made these notes when I was pretty fucking hammered.
Looks like you made them. I think
It
you
looks
said-
like it.
I think you said I made these notes when I was 4.
That would have been more apt.
Yeah, I just dictated to this chimp. He writes it down for me. Yeah, so Art Attack. It was funny, and you had Mork and Mindy, didn't you? The little clay dudes.
Mork and Mindy? No.
Morgan Minnie, that was
Mork and-
Robin Williams.
Yeah. Nanu. Mork.
Oh, yeah.
Mork.
Morph, that's
And
it.
Chad was his mate.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came along a lot later. Though.
Yeah.
They were funny.
Yeah, they were good.
They were
yeah,
good.
they were good.
It's like
That weren't on Art Attack.
No, that was
That was
on-
on Tony Hart.
Yeah, that was Tony
was that
Hart.
different?
Yeah, that was Tony Hart's. I don't know.
All right.
You know what they did?
Vision On was the name of the. It was for deaf kids, wasn't it? When it first came on, Vision On. But then they changed it to. He went out on his. No, he went out. I'm trying to think of the name of the program. He changed the program. I can't remember.
I
Yeah.
thought Dave were getting the facts for
Wow, I thought he was having a stroke.
Just my tribute to Arkwright. That was all.
Art Attack. Just loved it. It was brilliant, and the big bit at the end. And that,
Yeah,
it was
you always did the
clever.
big bit, yeah.
It was. It really was. But I always thought, like, the people on the ground must think, what the fuck's he doing?
it. Yeah, because you can't see it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Keeps
and
on-
then he looks up and goes, there you go. And everyone on the ground's like,
who's he talking to? Yeah, I just really enjoyed it, and he was excellent. He really was.
yeah, he was.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. It was something that you always watched. It was
Yeah.
always.
It's a shame Mork and Mindy weren't on it, because I think they would have jazzed it right up.
Mork and Mindy.
Nanu and
I'm
Nanu.
not keen on Morgan Mindy.
I love Robbie.
It was
Williams.
perfect for him to play that kind of ditzy kind of alien bloke. But yeah, it didn't part. Michael's screwing up his notes.
That was his start, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was doing stand up at the same time, so
Stand up.
yeah.
Right.
Well-
shall I move on to the next one?
Let's
yeah,
go.
on, let's go for it.
It's the Crystal Maze.
What's the tune?
I don't know. Isn't it? It's something mystical. something.
I watched
don't know.
about 10 minutes of the first one, never saw it again.
You wouldn't because you're dead inside. You have no joy in your soul.
Well,
that's very boring.
Oh, it's brilliant.
And the effects of that were...
I've been told that I look like him. It's
What year
really
did that
annoying.
come on? Nice research, well done.
Yeah, that's a good point.
80s, early 80s.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Not, I don't know.
I'll tell you what, he must have made a fortune from that play.
Well, he was in loads. He done loads. Rocky
Rocky
Horror
Horror
Show.
Show,
Yeah.
He wrote that, didn't he?
Yeah, he wrote it in '73.
That's still going now, isn't it?
Yeah,
made
he was in the
millions.
film, wasn't he, with the Hunchback
Yeah,
thing?
terrible
Yeah.
film that
Yeah,
was.
But he-
and
yeah,
Tim
that-
Curry.
We saw that in the pictures.
That's on
believe it or
Broadway and
not.
everything.
Oh, he's so
Rocky Horror
bitter
Show.
about.
Oh,
They made me go to
God,
the
it was-
pictures.
No, me and my mum went to see it and it was crap.
Did she like it?
Talk of the devil.
Did she like it?
No, she hated it as well.
But you stayed to the end, to the bitter end.
He was in Carry On Cowboy as well.
He
He weren't in Carry On Cowboy.
He was the rider.
Carry On Cowboy was made in about 1966.
65.
Or 65. You sure about it?
I
He
am.
must have been about 5.
Flash Gordon in 1980. He was in that.
Was it Flash Gordon or Flesh Gordon?
Flash Gordon. Film.
That's a different film.
Get
though.
your mind out of
You saw that in the pictures as well.
86. He done a bit of in Rolling Rat. Rat
I like that. I like that.
He could still be about now.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, I
he
thought
was.
so.
Like, but the highlight of his career, he was in Spice World briefly.
Not Roland Rat.
We're getting lower and lower here,
Yeah.
aren't we?
He's worth about 15 million. I mean, which
Who,
was,
Roland Rat?
yeah. He's a double OG. He's out there in LA.
He's. I'll tell you what. He could come back.
He was funny.
Easily.
Kevin Gerbil was his
Yeah,
mate, wasn't he?
yeah.
Oh, they brought but he was much better than Basil Brush or Basil.
Boom, boom. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rat fan.
He had a bit of attitude, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did. He used to mug people off.
He
and
saved
that,
TVAM. Did it TVAM or the BBC one? I can't remember. But I was at work. I couldn't watch.
But the Crystal Maze, I thought it was
Oh,
brilliant.
yeah, I
because
did.
like it was like I sort of wanted one of these in there. It would have been either that or the Krypton Factor, which I also loved.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
good.
Krypton
Yeah,
Krypton
that
Factor was
good.
brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gordon
In fact,
Burns.
That had a good tune as well. I
kinda
can't
wish-
remember it, but
I kind of wish. Thinking about it now, I think I'd rather watch the Krypton Factor.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Hey.
Like father, like son.
No, well, I wasn't reading off of a page though, Dad. Yeah, that was all.
That's 'cause you can't
That
read.
was a natural. Yeah.
won't read
Krypton
like
Factor.
that.
I wish I chose that now because I really enjoyed that program.
This is bad, isn't it? He don't know what he's doing.
I really liked it because it was really kind of it covered everything. There was a quiz, there was like a puzzle they had to do, and then the assault course. And
The
it
only
always
thing-
looked painful. That S
Yeah.
would
Oh,
S.
one of
they
them,
had to
one of
go.
them smashed their head there, smashed their head. The bleed come out of it, bleeding to death.
Oh.
But within programs, always have the loads of different activities. They always give too much emphasis on the general knowledge quiz at the end, so you can win all the way through, then you get some pretty quick on the buzzer, and you lost. There's too many points at the end. There's a couple like that. I thought anyway.
Well, they have to do it to make it interesting, don't they? Because
No, it
somebody's
was
well
good. I
ahead.
enjoyed the program. It
Yeah.
was good.
The-
I usually like the one where they used to have to say the numbers in reverse. Like you say to them like 1987654, and then they have to say it in reverse. And it's a lot harder.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
I would instantly flatline.
All I got there was 4. That was it.
I got
Yeah.
up to about 23 numbers, but after that it gets really hard.
But the green K with the red dot.
That's
that
right.
Was
It
the
was
logo,
a
wasn't it?
really. Who was the host?
Gordon Burns.
He answered that before I'd finished the question.
I'd already said it, that's why.
He pressed the buzzer.
Yeah, Gordon Burns.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So you got no notes on
but
Krypton Factor.
Chris- no, I haven't. I did,
Oh,
do you know-
another flaw with that programme is that they never give...
Are we talking about the Krypton Factor?
Yeah,
or
the Krypton Factor.
Crystal Maze.
We put
Crystal
that on
Factor.
the back burner. They, in the race...
Oh yeah.
They all never gave the fat ones and the women enough of a start. They always got caught up after about 3 obstacles.
Would I go on there if you're a chubster?
I know, but I mean,
But
it's
you-
unfair.
you-
No, so, oh, sorry, you're fat. There you go. You have a little bit of a head start. No! It's a competition, goddammit.
Yeah, but they...
Survival of the fittest. Literally.
But then they can catch up on the buzzer. That's the idea, later on.
Yeah, but you're just giving the bloke who was like a rugby player and as fit as a butcher's dog, he's going to win that without even trying. They handicapped the race, but they never done it right.
Yeah, they let them go first or early, didn't they? Or
You get this sort of fit as a dog rugby player going last, but the fat banker bloke, he's only got a 10-yard start and he's about a mile. Like it was ridiculous.
Well, he shouldn't have been on there then, should he?
Well, yeah, 'cause he's good at everything else.
Well, there you go. It balances itself out.
Oh well, one day you'll understand what I'm saying.
Doubt it. All right, my next one.
Well, we ain't done Crystal Maze, really.
Okay.
Forget Crystal
What are the four
Maze.
zones? What are the four zones?
Jungle. Aztec. Aztec was one, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I don't know them.
So
by the
I
way.
researched him. I didn't do much research on the show itself.
I liked it.
I liked it as well.
I
See,
always-
what I thought the funniest bit was when someone would get stuck in the first room and that's it. That's your day over.
Yeah.
If you had fun with us, well, yeah, up until now, aye.
do you want to? Do you want the crystal, or do you want to get Steve out of room
Yeah,
one?
so no,
we're keeping.
Yeah, don't
just
worry,
leave Steve in there, just
Yeah,
right.
just-
And they show him every
They
now
show
and
him
again.
walking around. Yeah, like, oh, this is shit.
This is a crap day, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like, fucking hell, I could have been down the pub.
Yeah. There's a famous bit. There's a famous bit with the last game was like a mirror tunnel that they had to go through. It's quite. You can get it on sites. But the guy went through, and in front of him was a mirror. Like a dead end, and he had to get the crystal and get out. But obviously, it was a dead end. It's not like some of the games you could go get out, and they just leave the game and get out. He had to go back through the tubes, and he was there, and he was trying to reach the thing, but it was a mirror. He was trying to get it, and then he got out, got locked in the room, and it turned out that the crystal was in front of him, and he was reaching for the reflection.
Idiot.
And he got locked in the room, and that Richard O'Brien, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He absolutely ripped into pieces. They were like, pick it up, you know, through the game. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that fly that just don't get it.
Yeah. The end game was rubbish though, wasn't it?
What, in the box?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It was always an anticlimax. It's like, oh look, they're just jumping around. Yeah, okay.
Well,
they got this
collect
many
gold
goals. This
ones,
one is
yeah.
silver. Yeah. It was always a bit weak, the ending.
I enjoyed the programme.
I can't believe you had all the programs in all the world and all history, and you came up with
You
that.
wanted something from when I was young.
Yeah, I know. No, one of the 4 best programs you've influenced you in your
It's
life.
anything that you want to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
That's
God,
No, I'm happy.
blimey.
I'm happy to talk
yeah,
about
but
it.
if you don't like it, Dave, it doesn't mean that other people.
Yeah,
did,
but in Dad's mind, yes, it does.
oh
No,
yeah.
it don't.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just stunned that you think that's one of the top 4
No,
programs.
but that's not what we're doing.
That's not what we're doing.
It's not the top 4 shows of your
Oh,
entire
no,
life.
no, there's
it's just
a-
4 things you want to chat
My
about.
top 4 shows would be sitcoms, and you wanted something that wasn't.
Yeah,
so
well,
that's
yeah.
what we're doing.
Obviously, we don't want sitcoms. Do we? We do
Exactly.
sitcoms.
So I had to find something else. I haven't watched as much television as you, Dad.
He was
I had
out.
I had a life.
He was out when telly was
I
on.
think you
That's
watch
right.
more television than I watch, mate.
I mean,
Without
I've
a
caught
shadow
up
of a
with you.
doubt.
There's no doubt about
No,
that.
Dave's caught up with you. He watches everything during work.
Oh yeah. well,
Not
He's
anymore,
literally
though.
today had a portable DVD player arrive. So
I know, because I was using up too much of my Wi-Fi.
and there you go.
He's draining the satellites into space. And they're just dropping like flies.
I got 15 gig and I made it last month. I got a sample
Fucking hell.
DVD
Do you know
player.
what you should think about doing? Work.
Well,
Just give it a go. It's a real good time
I'm
killer.
coming back down through the gears now, mate. I'm easing off, you know what I mean?
Easing off.
He's you only reached gear 2.
Good hell.
I do everything I have to do.
Which is absolutely fucking nothing, isn't it?
How do you know you're not there? I'll just make it look easy. I'm like that swan. Elegance
Yeah,
personified
he's
on the
so
top,
efficient.
shine like that underneath, you know?
Got you.
Yeah.
What, so you from the top up underneath the desk that you're sitting watching Netflix at.
He's
you're
Irish
just
dancing.
working, yeah.
He's doing the jig.
So I've got to go through my DVDs now and see what I'm going to watch.
Irish
I'll save it
dancing.
for Ryan's first one.
He's
up,
got
mate.
more DVDs at work than work in
know
his
that,
in tray. And that
Fact, baby.
that is a fact, absolutely. Right, we're moving on, Mike.
Right,
You,
this-
Blimey, I dread to think what this is going to be.
Harry Enfield and Chums.
Oh, that's all right, yeah.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I loved it when I was a kid. I love it now. It has aged. I mean, people say it hasn't aged well, but I still laugh at it. Yeah, it's hilarious. Great characters.
and when you say
What's the name of the song Smashy and Nicey used to always play?
Let's
rock. Yeah, what's the name of the song?
I can't remember.
is it Spirit in the Sky?
No, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen
Yeah.
nothing.
Backman Turner Overdrive.
That's it. Yeah, my favourite one My favourite bit of it ever is the geezer that thinks everything's brilliant. Oh no, that was the Far Show.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
God!
No.
It is,
Hold on.
It is White House.
That is
Paul White House,
that is
yeah.
the best bit of the Far Show, by the way. But yeah, no, like Harry Enfield is, you know that guy. He says, he goes, yeah, she just laid there, and then this man came in a white van and just gone. Gone. and he does it about everything.
Yeah,
He goes, so yeah, I put my rubbish on the road, and a big van came and just gone. Gone.
He does that well, doesn't he?
He really does.
No, that's it. That's what he says. He goes, yeah, my mum, she just stopped moving.
Sounded
And
pathetic, quite suits
she was
him,
just
right?
laying there. And then they took her and she's just gone. Gone. I loved it.
There was a big era of that kind of program, though, wasn't it? The Han and Pace had one.
Yeah,
There was
Barry
a lot-
Enfield
Oh
was
yeah,
the
it
best
was. It
one.
was the pinnacle one. Yeah, I mean, you had the slobs, didn't you? Wayne and Waynetta.
Yeah. I want a brand, baby Wayne.
When she starts to seduce him with the ice cream. And
Oh,
Do you know,
yeah.
do you know the
Yeah.
one sketchy, the one lot of sketches I didn't like on that program?
Go on.
The Kevin and Perry ones. I just hated it.
Oh, I mean, when
I
you
thought
go
it was
back and
funny.
watch Kevin, the initial Kevin one where he turns into the teenager, and he goes, "Oh, I hate you," you know, and then they go,
Yeah,
he
that
goes upstairs.
bit, but
That
when-
is and then when Perry comes back from Manchester. All right, mate. Yeah. And then she goes, "Oh, hello, Perry." He goes, "Oh, hello, Miss Patterson."
I just didn't like the that character, the Kathy Burke character.
I think it went on too long. I think
Oh,
the
yeah,
film was
long.
terrible. The film was awful.
I liked it. I mean, when he changes.
I used to like Tim Nice but dim.
Yeah, well.
Well, yeah, here we go. Go on.
Tim Nazir. We had a teacher at school, at secondary
he
school.
did look like
Right, now, listen to this, right? So what happened was, this guy, his name was Tim Reeves, Mr. Reeves, right?
No, he was. No.
Mr. Davies. That's what his name was, Mr. Davies.
Yeah,
Tim
okay.
Davies.
Yeah.
His name was Tim. I swear to God, right?
Yeah.
And
as kids, you didn't really know that, and then we found that out.
Yeah.
Because you
But it just
called
made
him
it
Mr.
so much
Davies,
better.
yeah.
But he was massive as
He
well.
looked like the guy from In Between Us, Greg Davies.
He was a big
looked
bloke.
like that.
He was he played rugby and
He
stuff
was
like that.
massive,
He was
yeah.
absolutely enormous, and he was pretty intimidating as
He
well.
had
Like
so
if you had
many-
him
yeah.
shouting at you, it was horrible. But I used to go home and say, "Dad, Mum, Dad, you got to see this teacher. He looks exactly like." And obviously, they apparently think that I exaggerate occasionally, which is bollocks.
It's been known.
Yeah, but so they're like, whatever, and then we go to a teacher's, a parents' evening, and you go on, Dad, you take over.
Well, yeah, we walked in and there was Tim Nice, but it was it was absolutely unbelievable. It was him.
When we were walking away, he went, bloody hell, he does, doesn't he? I was like, see, I told you, it's really funny, and he's like, shut up. He's a fucking big old lump.
And then you had the bird from Birds of a Feather.
Oh my
walking as
God,
well.
that was funny, yeah. So, yeah, we had a French teacher, Miss Sabai, her name was.
Bloody hell, he's got
What one?
Remembers
Was
that.
it Dorian?
The one, yeah, Dorian.
The
She
neighbour.
was the spitting image of Dorian Green, right? And I used to call her that. But
You
she
did.
was proper threatened. She didn't know what the hell I was going on about. And I was like, oh, right, Dorian, everyone would go sniggering. But one day she must have said something to somebody, and they've gone, oh yeah, that's from, and she must.
That's
have
the
watched-
slag
Yeah,
from Birds of a
she must
Feather.
have watched it, and wow, I called her. She must have been waiting. I don't know if you got called into the school for that. Probably. But,
yeah.
There's so many.
yeah. And I said, all right, Dorian.
I was at that school more than you were.
True that. Let a player play. Yeah, and I called it, and she went fucking mental. And sent me out to the headmaster. I mean, I went home. I didn't.
yeah. I mean, they'll send you
Yeah.
somewhere.
He's
You
like,
just,
if
I'll
you
do you
sit-
till home.
Yeah, you sent me out of the class. I'm like, nah, I'm off. See you later.
I'm just going to shoot off.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
I'll see how it goes tomorrow.
I sort of shuffle up to the headmaster's office and, bugger that.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
But yeah, she was the spitting image of it, wasn't she?
So, who was the top character in Harry Enfield and Chums? Who was the one?
I mean, I really did like the Gone guy. Just Gone. But, I mean, I like the Scousers.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, Caddy.
We still do that now. That's
Hey.
calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Hey,
Just starting a fight between
we should all
themselves.
do it at the same time. Ready? Hey, like,
calm down.
Calm down.
It was always the same, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was always
buddy.
the same. It did the same.
What, you want to fight?
I don't know why you're doing the hand signals. I want to see him.
No, but you can't do that and not do it.
Oh,
yeah?
right, fair enough.
Try it.
Oh, you should have a tash.
Go on, try
I
it.
won't try it.
Loser.
There was also the loads of money bloke. I think that's how it started,
Yes,
wasn't it?
they were.
I
Harry
did-
Enfield and
I like the
Chums.
Chumley
Yeah,
Warner.
that was
as well.
Saturday Night Live.
Hello. Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, so like that-
Where Chumley
That
Warner?
was Ben Elton, wasn't it? Saturday Night Live.
Oh, fair enough.
He used
Okay.
to call him on because he done the Stavros.
Oh, yeah, that's
the,
right.
The
yeah.
kebab bloke, wasn't it? That was the first thing he ever done.
And he done I'm considerably richer than you.
Yeah.
And then
Only me?
Yeah.
oh, I like that character.
Yeah.
The Geordies, I think they were Geordies, the rich ones, weren't they? Or
No, they were
Brummies.
skint. They were Geordie's one. We go, bugger all money.
No, with the rich ones. Yeah, Birmingham, Brummies, weren't they supposed to be?
Considerably richer than you.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. talk about their car
and
and,
then, and then at the very last one, the sister-in-law, they win the lottery or something, don't
Yeah.
they? And they're richer than them. And they go, and he's like, oh, he can't handle it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
weird.
disgusting, that
They
is.
did-
And,
They also did the baby sketch.
no, that was funny, yeah. Lulu.
Oh yeah, yeah. that's
Lulu.
right. And
He would just hit her.
I was always impressed with the set because they had a massive chair.
That's right,
And
yeah.
all the toys were massive, and it was and that was Kathy Burke, wasn't it, playing the other
yeah,
baby?
that was funny.
Oh, I love you, Lulu. And
I
then the
like
parents
them,
would
I
leave,
like
and
them.
she'd give her a smack.
Yeah.
I like them black and white things he done with the woman driver. And,
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the women don't understand when they talk about business and that.
Yeah, does your woman
Yeah, I thought they were.
Get-
very
yeah.
clever.
know your place? yeah, I think they did one at a dinner party as well. Has your wife ever mentioned an idea? And everyone's shocked at the table.
She's
They're
out of her crazy little
yeah,
mind.
she's overstepped her bounds. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
whenever he's in bed and he's got his full suit on, and then they're talking about like making babies. He says, make sure you're both comfortable, and then the light goes off and goes back on, and he's just they're both just smoking, and that's it. Congratulations.
Is it right that Paul
It's a
Whitehouse
boy.
was just his mate?
I'm not
He was a
sure.
plasterer, wasn't he?
He looks like a plasterer.
No, it's not. I'm sure there's.
Johnny Depp said he's one of the best actors he's ever seen.
He's good. He's good in
So
everything.
how
His
comes he's
character-
never been in a sitcom then, Paul White? Has he been in a sitcom?
No, I know of. I
Maybe
mean,
he learnt from the Harry Enfield thing.
Yeah, possibly.
he's brilliant, Paul Whitehouse. He really is.
I like Smashy and Nicey. They were
Yeah.
good.
I like the
Actually,
two.
the butchers were right. Oh, what about the guy in the pub?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
on.
If Edmonds was to come round my house,
It always starts off general, though, doesn't it?
Oh,
Edmund's an absolute national treasure. Yeah, good. But if he came into the back room with me enjoying my Sunday roast with my family, started using blue language, I was saying,
in front of my wife and kids,
I was
just
saying
no. Oi, Edmonds, no, and I'll give him a slap.
Cilla Black, she's absolutely
yeah.
lovely.
Voice of an angel.
But if she was walking down my street and took it on herself to throw a brick through my window,
That's
just
gonna happen.
say, just
No,
It
I'll
is-
give her a good slap. Fucking X.
there are blokes like that. That's the funny thing.
I
This
know
great.
loads of people like
It's
that.
great.
yeah. It's fucking brilliant. Well, you should have mentioned about How and Pace. Someone sent me a video online a little while ago.
Is it the pub one?
Yeah.
Yeah, social distancing
Social
fight.
distancing, and they're sitting on the other side of the phone. You go, yeah, it's funny.
He goes,
yeah?
"Oh, you spilled my pint." And he's over the other side, and he goes, "Wait, he pushes himself, and then the owner
Bob
kicks.
just pushed himself on the shoulder.
Pushed that one.
They pushed the boundaries, Alan Pace.
Yeah, they did.
They ended up on cruise ships, they did.
They started off down. They were the hosts down the tram shed in Woolwich.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, you know tram shed, don't you?
Yeah, in Greenwich Council in the lobby, there's pictures of that old thing, and Hal and Pace are on that. Yeah,
But they some of their sketches that were quite bad taste, and they really. I started running back, put a kid in them.
Oh no, the one with the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
One's got a cat in his hands, and the thing it reveals a microwave, and they're saying, it would be so terrible for us to put this cat in that microwave. It would be absolutely awful. It would be terrible for us to put this cat in that microwave. And they were talking really seriously, and the whole room's like, are they going to put that cat in that microwave? And he goes, we're not going to put that cat in the microwave. In front of an audience.
We're going to put this cat.
Instead of a studio audience. So we did it backstage, and then they brought out this like smoking cat, which got a load of thing. Like it's a fake cat. I mean, but it was so the way it was so monotone.
If people complained back then, can you imagine what would happen now?
Oh,
the internet would explode.
They were really big. They got big quick.
Especially if it was a black cat.
Yeah,
but then they
had
just faded away.
They had
They ended up on cruise
The
ships.
two Rons, weren't
They
it?
were great. Well,
The management.
the manager. That's it.
Yeah.
They were in extras as well, weren't they?
They were, yeah.
When he turns up at the Priory or wherever, the Ivy.
Trying to get in the club.
Yeah. Or no, the restaurant.
Oh, the
where
restaurant,
yeah.
same thing.
And he goes, Andy, can you get us in? He's like, no, you know, we're Hannah Pace, you know, and Gordon Ramsay's there as well, isn't he? Yeah, I think they were really good.
I liked it, yeah. That was before.
I think you'd find that funny now.
I think I would as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's one. There's another one. They did that as well. Do you remember that? Well, they did the one was in Woolwich.
Oh yeah.
Bus garage, and they were standing on top of a bus, and you didn't know that, and they were going, "There's one. There's another one. There's one. There's another one. There's one," and then it panned out, and they were in Woolwich, like loads of buses. Like, there's one. There's another one. There's
Do you know?
They done. Remember Billy and Johnny?
Oh yeah, I used to do that with
Billy.
I'm
How are
Johnny.
you today, Johnny?
Yeah.
They're like dungarees on.
Yeah, like proper kids TV, but it would always take a turn at some point.
Yeah, they were good.
What was that other one? Oh yeah, Dangerous Brian. Do you remember that? That was obviously
That
not
sounds
Hannah
familiar.
Pace. It was Brian Connolly.
Oh yeah,
And he was
Shut
like,
up, it.
his ears.
Yeah.
I saw a video of that where he's between two buses and he goes, Dangerous Brian will now stop these two buses. He will stay between... And they just reverse and squash him. Don't you remember that? And he was like a superhero, a cheeky grin.
Yeah, I do remember.
And his ears sort of went...
Yeah.
Who
Who done the double take brothers? Was that Edmondson and Mayle?
Double take.
The double take brothers. Everything, they were sort of shocked at everything. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I think that might have been Edmondson and Rick Mayle, you know.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think it might have been. Yeah.
They were sort of shocked at everything, weren't they?
Yeah.
They see something, and that's why they're called the double take. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was
What was that?
Pace.
It's mother in the
Mother?
kitchen. Yeah.
Just in the washing
I mean,
machine.
sketch shows are definitely, for me... I mean,
There's not many around now, is
if
there?
you think
We
about...
had the Lee Mack one. I think was the last
it
good
was called
one.
the sketch
If
show.
you-
That was
Yeah,
good. That was
yeah,
really
it was good. The wrestling one was really
Yeah.
good.
If you... Anyway, yeah, I was talking.
Oh, okay.
You're
yeah.
always talking.
How
You
rude.
just white noise in the
No,
background.
but I have to get it out before my brain switches to something else.
Oh, go on him.
You got a brain?
Eh?
You got a brain? yeah?
He's forgotten it. He's forgotten it.
Don't say much. does
No,
he?
He's just-
so... Sketch shows...
They're your favourite. They're not your favourite.
Right.
That-
The reason I like sketch shows is because, you know,
They got
you
sketches in
don't
them.
have to... They're quick and don't have to concentrate, really. So, before you know it, it's over.
It's like
a
a- yeah.
joke. It's like they're like single jokes.
we know
And
what
they-
a sketch show
They
is.
hold my...
Right.
No, but they hold my attention. Because of my strange brain.
Our mother's entered the room now. Boiling the kettle, are you? She's had her haircut. You look lovely. Go away.
Yeah,
Go
I'll
on.
have a cup of tea. Cheers.
Oh, she's offering tea to everyone. God, this is so unprofessional. This is the worst podcast
You should
ever.
be the other side of the glass.
What is going on? Can you go away? It's mental. We're mid podcasting. What's going on here? Got a kettle boiling in the background.
Bob, get it under control, mate.
Oh, crack that whip.
I thought you was going to do a whip sound, then you just reached down
Whip
onto
crack
your
away,
hand.
whip
gonna
crack away,
slap
whip
me.
crack away.
Anyway, what's your...
Sketch shows. I mean, what did you have? You had the Fast Show, Helen Pace,
Sketch
Arian
show.
Fields, Catherine Tate was good.
Yeah, she did do. Yeah, the Nan. Yeah.
Yeah, she was funny.
Well, I'm ready. I'm going to go Generation Game.
That's not how it works, Dave. That's not how it works.
We're just chatting here. We're just chatting.
Just
We're
chatting.
we're just chatting. We're just three guys chatting.
It's the end of the
I
financial
work in
year
the
and
city.
spirits are in the sky. Going up to the spirit in the sky.
guy.
Bit of a charity.
We're charity, mate.
Charity, mate.
Just gone. But that bloke from the Fast Show was funny. Do you remember?
the best one, right? The Fast Show. That's what this is probably my. It's very, very quick, but it's fucking hilariously funny. Instead, he goes, "Everything's brilliant." He goes, "Oh, yeah, look at that! Oh, isn't that brilliant?" And
Yeah.
then he says, he's walking along. He goes, "Oh, the hole's brilliant," and he falls down the hole.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I absolutely wet myself.
Do you remember Squeezy Cheesy Peas?
Squeezy cheesy peas?
now comes in Squeezy Cheesy Peas.
It's like they had the footballer, didn't they? That he was Italian, but he'd signed for Newcastle. So it's like, he was like, yeah, I could just a waddle.
And I scored the goal.
Yeah.
What was Ron Manager? Was that the Fast Show?
Ron Manager? No, that was
Paul Whitehouse, wasn't it?
Ron Manager.
Was that where they're sitting around the table, like the pundits?
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, didn't they? Wasn't it?"
Yeah, wasn't it?
Jumpers for goalposts.
Jumpers for goalposts.
Yeah.
I'm sure he actually wrote a book called Ron Manager.
Yeah, I think he might. Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, suit you, sir.
sir.
Oh, Betty Swallock, sir. Oh, suit you.
Yeah, love that.
They had Johnny Depp in there, didn't they? Come into the shop.
Yeah, he said that Johnny Depp said that Paul Whitehouse is like he's just one of the best actors he's ever seen for playing characters. He's really impressed by him.
There's a famous clip of David Bowie as well doing
David Bowie.
the
say
impression.
that?
No, doing the impression of
Did you like David Bowie?
brilliant.
No, I didn't get
brilliant. I didn't either. But
I thought he was talented, but he's not my sort of favourite.
Yeah,
he makes a few good songs. I mean, he makes a
I
good
just
songs.
don't get it.
People who do like him really like him.
Yeah, I didn't mind the Ziggy Stardust stuff so much. I thought that was better than later.
Yeah.
I mean, not the look.
I mean, the look with the lightning strike on the face is iconic. You see that everywhere.
No, but the music.
He had a little
It's
China
all of
girl,
the
didn't
music. Yeah. Yeah. The music.
I didn't. I'm not a big fan. I mean, the best he's in extras, obviously.
I quite liked his album Pin-Ups, where he done the old song, like a cover in old tunes, like he's done Sorrow.
He was a massive fan of Big Breakfast. He was, and he went.
He didn't think so. Looking at him, he was only about 3 stone. Wasn't he?
But anyway, he was a really big fan of the Big Breakfast when Johnny Vaughan was on it. Because I listened to his podcast. It's brilliant.
Denise Van Outen was on it.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, so when he sort of rung up or sorted it out, he wanted to go on there, and he went. He spent the whole day with them, and he just held a boom mic. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, he just wanted to be part of it.
Silly little fat man, sold his soul. Pug. He gets the whole place singing, doesn't he? In extras. You know,
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, it's funny, man.
Yeah, you got him kicked out of the elite area.
Oh,
didn't
Andy
he?
Millman. Yeah. Can we go into the VIP? Oh, of course you can. And they sit down in the VIP.
Well, hold on a minute. Mum, where's this tea?
In the microwave, by the
Continue,
sound of
sir.
it. So yeah, he gets in the VIP section. And they're like, oh, this is good. And his enemy is on the outside, and he's like, yeah, look at me, I'm in the VIP. And then the woman comes over and goes, excuse me, can I ask you to get out of the VIP? So he's like, what? I've just sat down. Yeah, but David Bowie's just come in, so we're going to have to ask you to leave. It's like, oh, really? Can't we just sit in a corner? Like, oh, okay. So he sits on the bench with the rope between him, and his agent, Darren Lamb, sits the other side of it. Like, it's the same chair. It's the same chair. It's just it's brilliant.
Yeah, he done the song on the piano, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
Silly little fat man. Yeah.
I mean,
He was a massive Bowie fan, Gervais. Massive.
Yeah, I think Uncle Dave was, wasn't he?
After the Office
Yeah,
came
but
out.
I mean, I could probably get 20 David Bowie songs that I really like. But I mean,
After the Office came
but
out,
not album.
Round
after
the
album.
road to Major Tom.
after the Office came out, he got an email from David Bowie saying,
Did we? What did he say?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Oh,
He got an email, and it said from David Bowie saying, "Thank you for the tea, Mum." Here she comes. It said, "I've watched The Office. What do I do now?" And that's what it said from David Bowie. And he's like, "Oh my god!" So he
Cheers, Mum.
he wanted to get him involved in extras. So he was like, "Well, I got this thing coming up," and they'd already started filming it, I think. But yeah, and then he was part of it. And when he was doing his tour with God, I forget his band's name. as David Brent. He had David Bowie came on and did
David Brent and the Undertones.
He did that. No, it's oh god, I know the name of it. I went to see him live, and David Bowie come on and he died like shortly afterwards, and it was like one of their moments. He came on. He did the Silly Little Fat Man song. He said it was just perfect. It was amazing to have that moment with him. God, it's going to annoy me now with the band name.
It's annoying when you
Magic Murph and the Undertones.
David Bowie.
Hello, Dave.
What you got, Mike? What's your next one?
That's it. That's 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not a Fab 4, was it really? I think my 4 would be better.
What's the 4 then?
Yeah, Dad.
List them.
Fuck you.
List them. What's the 4 then?
Generation Game.
Generation Game, Harry Enfield, Crystal Maze,
Heart Attack.
and Heart Attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
mean, we covered a lot more, to be fair.
You said that stuff that, meant... I used to, when I was a kid...
Yeah, I mean, you probably might not like my 4.
I mean, I'm going to make a point of not liking
No,
your 4.
you're very vindictive that way.
I was a spiteful bastard, without a doubt.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So, I think that my special has been the best one so far.
Oh, I agree.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I think the honourable mentions was better.
Foregone conclusion. That was the band. God, it's driving me mad. that was.
Mr. Google's joined us, has he?
Oh, God, it's driving me mad.
I'm going to give a shout out
Oh.
in the next episode.
Oh. Well, we can discuss that.
Yeah, I was going to do
Without
it.
the listeners.
I was going to do it then impulsively. So.
Well, you did one at the beginning, so let's not milk it.
Well, that was my daughter. And it's her 16th birthday.
Still a shout out.
Yeah. I'll
Still
go
counts.
shout out to myself.
Yeah, he did.
Nobody else
yeah.
will.
Absolutely not. No. Let's just say that we are on Facebook, by the way. There is a Facebook page called Elimination Podcast. Join us on there if you want to shout out, or if you are a band or a musician that wants to get your track played at the end of a
Or even if
an
you
episode.
think you are.
Yeah, or you think you are. And if you are a company as well. We've done, we had Kent All Clean, which was great, sponsor a few shows. And if you want to shout out and get a new audience.
Yeah, these holidays don't pay for themselves, you know.
Yeah, we're not professional podcasters, I must say. We don't make a living off this. Michael's just dropped his flipping... So we're not professional, as you can tell. We do this, we're just a family having a laugh. And if you enjoy it, great. If you don't, then why are you listening to me? But
they're coming to listen to me, aren't they? But you just happen to be.
Do you know what?
here.
A lot of people have said to me, Dad's is their favourite.
Yeah, it annoys me.
Yeah, and they're not my friends anymore.
I'm my favourite.
Mind your head on the door on the way out, won't you?
Bloody hell.
He's my favourite.
Oh, that was our mum.
Bum licker.
Oh, he's my favourite. Grow up. Is anything to add, lads?
Yeah, I've just got one last thing.
Oh, here we go.
Now,
Dave.
I was on the phone, keeping it all in the family. I was on the phone to my sister Yvonne the other night.
Yvonne,
And she-
legend.
Auntie Yvonne.
Out of the blue, she just said, "Oh, I've been listening to your podcast."
No.
Yeah, seriously.
Really?
But she listens to them in
What, on
bed.
the wireless?
No, she listens to them in bed before she goes to sleep. So I thought we might say goodnight to her.
Night,
Bloody hell.
Auntie Yvonne.
Night, night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bugs bite.
Tuck yourself in.
Sweet dreams.
Get curtains drawn.
Hold on. Are you sure that front door's locked?
Is the gas off?
Did you unplug that iron? Come on now.
Well, okay. Well, we'll end on that.
Don't be scared of things going bump in the night.
Yeah. Is that a spider at the end of the bed?
So good night, Yvonne.
Good night, Yvonne.
Yeah,
we
good
love
night.
you.
Love you. And here is a nice song for you to end on. This is Turkish. That's not the band, by the way. This is, bear with me because it's not English. Hold on. It's called ASIK OLMAK ISTEMEM, which translates into I don't want to be in love.
Well, that's lucky.
And it's from the album Only, and it's by DOLUNAY OBRUK. It's a nice song.
Well pronounced.
Excuse the pronunciation.
Yeah, do. I mean, I translated it. Come on. Yeah, that's
I'm
it. So
impressed.
that was Michael's special. Join us next time for the round. What's it? The quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
God,
For the quarterfinals, guys.
yeah, that's it's going to be tough. Anyway, see you next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.
We're gone. We're just gone.
Aşık olmak istemem, sen de olma istemem. Bir gün inkar edersen, beni de terk edersen, böyle senden ayrı kalmak istemem. Beni sevme istemem, öyle sevme istemem. Ya sonsuz zannedersem, kendimi kaybedersem, böyle böyle sarhoş olmak istemem. Daha önce başıma geldi bin defa. Aşk çok tatlı görünüyor en başında ve gerçekler beklemediğin bir anda duvar gibi dikiliyor ya karşında. Aşık olmak istemem, sen de olma istemem. Bir gün inkar edersen, beni de terk edersen, böyle senden ayrı kalmak istemem. Böyle bakma istemem, git artık durma istemem. Ya sen ilan edersen, ben itiraf edersem ve sonra vazgeçersen istemem. Aşık olmak istemem, sen de olma istemem. Bir gün inkar edersen, beni de terk edersen, böyle senden ayrı kalmak istemem. Beni sevme istemem, öyle sevme istemem. Ya sonsuz zannedersem, kendimi kaybedersem, öyle böyle sarhoş olmak istemem. Daha önce başıma geldi bin defa. Aşk çok tatlı görünüyor en başında ve gerçekler beklemediğin bir anda duvar gibi dikiliyor ya karşında. Aşık olmak istemem, sen de olma istemem. Ya sen ilan edersen, ben itiraf edersem ve sonra vazgeçersen istemem.